those prayers unanswered. You're fooling yourself.
God, a myth for the weak. Look at the world. Chaos, suffering. Where's your savior now?
What kind of man are you? Always second-guessing, never decisive. Real men lead, you follow. You falter, pathetic. Choices define it.
She deserves better. Your love is weak, unreliable.
How long would teach you to see he's a fraud? You're an apple rock. You're crumbly sand.
Daddy, you're supposed to protect, teach, inspire. But look, failures pile up. What legacy are you leaving?
The battle within never ends. Fight me if you can.
Extraterrestrial, like an extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial.
Doctor?
Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, like an extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. extraterrestrial, like an extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial.
Doctor?
Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, 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 extraterrestrial. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, 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 extraterrestrial. Like an extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of BTSI Show. I'm your host, Chris J. Thank you guys for tuning in. Almost fucked around and said get it off your chest. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know some of you guys are shocked why you're not at work today. Well, I have to go pick up some pizza for my son's Christmas party. And instead of delivery, I decided to do carry out. I'm going to go deliver it myself. And then after that, I'll be on my way to work. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days where I have a free morning. So that's why I'm getting my stuff done. Shout out to my friend. She know who she is. And let me see who's in the chat. Black people. I know he made a comment when I was playing my trailer for Whisper of Doubts. Trust me, there's a method to my madness. We'll get into that in early 2026. No chasers in the building. My guy, what's good, man? How you feeling? And shout out to Subscript, watching on the vertical. What's going on? How you feeling? Thank you guys for tuning in. Do me a favor. If you want more content like this, please subscribe and share. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me on all socials. Links are located in the description. And we are less than 30 subscribers away from doing the Cash App giveaway. Once we reach that goal, 4 people will be getting some Cash Apps from me. The amounts vary. So let's get those numbers up, people. Again, it's good to be back. It is good to be back. Where's my object? Today, when it comes to the title, Can't Save Everyone, this is something that I had to learn a long time ago. A long, long time ago. And this is one of the things that I say that every hero is going to have to eventually go through this. Lord knows I did. And it wasn't a good feeling when I came to the realization or the truth of the idea of saving people. You do it because you're a genuinely good person and you're not looking for praise or anything. But there's a dark side to saving people and being a hero. We will get into that today. So, where we at? There we go. All right, y'all, before we get started, let's get into some quick hits, shall we? Now, and ironically enough, depending on what side of the aisle you sit on, this entire episode is circled around the fact that you can't save everybody. When it comes to quick hits, I'll let you guys make the decision. I have no take on that. I'm just reporting the news, reporting the news. And speaking of the news of somebody that I thought I would never report on, Mariah the Scientist. Now, let me say this. As an R&B head, her voice is immaculate. She has a very beautiful R&B voice. Now, do I like the whisper gangs, meaning women who are not hitting that high note? No, but however, when it comes to Mariah, I have heard a few songs, and I think I got some of her songs saved because I remember I was rolling and I was taking somebody somewhere, and they said, "Keep playing Mariah the Scientist." I put on the playlist because regardless if I know the songs or not, I'm an R&B guy. This is what I do, and I was listening to her songs. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty damn good. I actually like this." I like this feel. This is more of my vibe, R&B vibe. I was like, okay, shout out to Mariah the Scientist. Why am I bringing up Mariah the Scientist? Well, there are some people who say you gotta speak things to existence. Here's what she said when it comes to marriage.
And in the next 5 years, you say,
I want to settle down, but I still
what
want
does
to
that
work.
mean? What does that mean? Like babies and everything?
I want to be married.
Okay.
And I wanna
Did
have-
everybody get the memo on that? That has to.
I hope so. And listen, that's my plan.
Okay.
I can't speak for everybody. That's my plan though.
That's what
So,
you doing.
That's what I'm doing. But besides that, I still definitely feel like
Babies? You want a lot of kids?
I want a baby.
Are you like a big family girl? Like you want a lot of kids?
Well, I only have one sibling, my sister. She's my manager.
Yeah, but clearly you're close. No, you're not
We
close.
close.
She on your
We
nerves?
too close.
You too close.
We too close. But yeah, I just want at least one.
At least one.
I'll start with that and see how I can manage. Then, do you have children?
I do. I have two.
Two.
I have one that's 22. And
22?
22, and I have a bonus son who is 19. Yeah. So they grown.
I was going to say, how old are you? You don't look old enough to have no 22-year-old.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Okay.
You gonna be the same way? So what are you thinking
gonna
right
see.
away? You're about to get to it? Like after like after you leave here, go get to it? Or you want to do marriage first? You want to do marriage
I want to
first,
be married
then babies?
first.
Yes.
I really do because I don't know, maybe I just want a commitment that doesn't involve an obligation to a baby. You know, I just want it to be like out of love, not out of responsibility.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. I didn't know that was in there. That last two parts is in there, but you better as we fly it. Nothing wrong with what she said. What she said is something I've always told people. Matter of fact, we can go back to when Janae Aiko and Big Sean broke up. If there's something that you want, you state that and you make sure you see it out. If there's something that you want, let me try this again. If there's a way you want life to run or operate, set your foundations early. She said, I want to get married before I have a child. Now, some people say, well, she's having sex or whatever. I would say stay on topic. Work within the parameters. She's saying, I want to get married first, then I want to have a child. Zero problem with that. If that's what she wants, cool. Here's what happens when you speak things to existence.
Put it out!
Young Thug and Mariah Carey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me fix that. My
I
bad.
want to fight you just on general principle.
And I can beat you.
So
I can
Because
whoop.
I would.
let's try that again. Let's try that again. Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist are officially engaged. I want to say congrats to them. And some people say, why now or why not sooner or whatever. I will say this. Granted, I kind of heard that they were flirting or whatever the case may be. I didn't care that much to do a deep dive into it because no big deals. But one thing I will say is this: with all the legal stuff that Young Thug went through, and how long he was locked down, and how long Mariah the Scientist held him down while he was incarcerated, it's like as a man, you gotta look in the mirror and be like, all right, what am I doing here? What is out here for me? With all the stuff that I went through, all the bullshit, who is still at the end? The person I should have committed to from the beginning. And for some reason, she is still here. So, with that being stated, he made a decision: go buy the ring, go ahead and make it public that I found my ride or die, and this is who she is. So, to that, I want to say congratulations to Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist on their wedding engagement. Round of applause for them. So, let's get to the next topic, which is Christian Rock. Talk about committing to people. Let me just put my banner up here so I won't come off as a dickhead. Where is it? Here we go. So, Christian Rock was getting a tattoo removal of Blueface from her cheek. I don't. Here's my policy when it comes to tattoos, especially tattoos of significant others. For the most part, no. It's like that's a big no-no. If you want, there's something that's a little bit more symbolic when it comes to commitment, and that will be a ring on your finger. Um, this right here is stupid, restarted, foolish, ridiculous. You already have this man's face tatted on your neck. Now you're gonna put it on your cheek. I don't know what's wrong with you. Well, no comment. Let's just say that's a stupid idea, and I don't encourage anybody to be getting other significant others tatted on them at all. Even your children. I don't agree with it. I don't condone it. You guys can go look at my tattoos. One day I will show you guys my tattoos, all 6, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. But, and you're going to see there is no human beings on these tattoos. No names, none of that stuff. Currently, there's no names. I will tell you guys a story about, actually, I spoke about this on um who I'm trying to remember. Hold on, let me go look at my I went on my guy's podcast and why is this thing acting restarted? Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can go pull it up pull it up. Because I actually spoke about the idea of putting someone's name on your body and my story regarding that. And it's an interesting story. actually a lesson for the public. Some people, I'll put it like this. I think that's the only time that I tell people about the fact that I was supposed to have 2 children right now instead of 1. Yes. Let me. You guys go to my guest appearance playlist. Don't play that. And you guys were to go to what was it? Yeah, I'm about to find it. I'll get back to you guys on that regarding it because it's not it's not pulling up for some reason, but it's all good because I went on my guys. Shout out to Ron, Hakeem, Prince, Chaos Culture Radio. They had me on a few years back, and I spoke on the idea of the idea of me having a child and me putting her name on it, and why I did the cover up. Well, that I did the cover up. But in the case of Krishan Rock, the reason why I don't condone, or the reason why I don't condone it, because you have to articulate why you're doing it, and this is love. What about this is love, especially for somebody who seemingly don't have the same love for you back. This is why I say don't do it. So shout out to Krishan for finally coming to some sense. She has a long way to go, but I would say keep going, sister. Keep going. Last up for this topic, let's take it to the church.
Right now, open the door. Open the door.
So I came across this video the other day. Needless to say, I was rolling on the floor crying. I'm just gonna play the video and trust me, we'll talk about it.
But we come in and try to get some help. And then this right here gonna really shock you. This right here gonna really shock you. Get what else they coming to church doing? Being gay! Yeah, you gotta come here and being gay. Get a look, bring a little gay spirit in him. Yeah, walking past you like this. Yeah. Yeah, you at church being gay. How dare you? Want to get tight, deep undercovers. You feel me? Got these undercovers scattered throughout here. I got a couple y'all be looking at me. I'm telling you, boy, you ain't gonna stick nothing at me.
I'm sorry, let me be professional. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be professional. So, his take was there were those of the LGBTQIA community coming to the church. The spirit is in the building, and to pretty much watch out before the spirit gets you. My brother, I think that ship to sail because I think the spirit got you. I think the spirit got a hold of you. The shackles of lesbian, gay, transgender, bisexual, all of that, it has overcome you, my good brother. The way he, okay, focus. The way he got on in the pew and started doing that. The part that pissed me off about all of this is he sounded like Deontay Wilder when he said, "Tell me he did. Tell me he did not sound like Deontay Wilder when he said to this day." I'm playing it again. If y'all don't believe me, just listen to it again.
But we come in and try to get some help. And then this right here gonna really shock you. This right here gonna really shock you. Get what else they coming to church doing? Being gay! Yeah, you gotta come here being gay. Get a look, bring a little gay spirit in him. Yeah, walking past you like this. Yeah. Yeah, you at church being gay. How dare you? Want to get tight, deep undercovers. You feel me? Got these undercovers scattered throughout here. I got a couple y'all be looking at me. I'm telling you, boy, you ain't gonna stick nothing at me.
I think the spirit of gayness has come upon this brother's heart. Oh, that was funny. I'm gonna laugh at that a few more times today. But hold on, let me get serious real quick. Let me get serious. So, all right. So yes, it is biblically supported that um, is homosexual activity is not condoned. So if homosexual activity is not condoned, obviously that speaks to the relationship part as well. I know people try to manipulate the Bible in that format, but you can't do that here around, especially around me. But here's one thing I will say: this it is very clear what the text say regarding homosexuality. But one thing I am trying to tell the bodies of believers is this. I'm gonna tell you something that someone told me a long time ago. What year was this? December 2010. One day I'm gonna find that picture and I'm gonna post it on here. Um, I remember having a conversation. I think I told this story before. I had a conversation with Kirk Franklin before. Kirk Franklin was a guest speaker at the Impact Movement, and you had a moment where um, you meet him afterwards. I met him. I asked a particular question, and like regarding how to handle those of that community. The first thing he said was love them. That's the first thing he said, and then he went on to show to highlight how, regardless of who it is, when you walk this life, everybody needs to see God within you. Everybody needs to see God within you, regardless. So because of that, I understand the church opening the door.
Right now, open the door. Open the door.
I I understand the church opening the door for everybody to come in who wants to have a relationship with God. Because once you open the doors, you just gotta let God do His job. God has tasks for us to do. Let Him work, especially on His own time. And if you let God work on His own time, you'll be amazed to see what has happened. And whatever has happened, that is on God's time. So just let it rock out. Don't come here condemning somebody, bashing somebody, because like shout out to Bo, like he told me, uh, correction without love is a weapon. So because of that, anytime we're dealing with people quote unquote outside of the cloth, and they do come in my presence or even come to the church, our job is to make sure they see God within us. That's our job. That's always going to be our job. So if the LGBTQI community comes to the church, let them come to the church. They're gonna have to follow the rules like everybody else. And question is, what if they don't follow the rules or whatever the case may be? Your pastor and the leaders of the church already have protocols in place just in case if something happens. And let it happen. Especially if it's biblically supported, let it happen. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Quick Hits. All right, y'all. Again, this is the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in. And where we at? I gotta do this again. Nah, I'm not. If I do that every time, I'm not doing that. All right. So the title is Can't Save Everyone. You cannot save everyone. So when it comes to being a hero, Yes, I'm saying hero intentionally because essentially that's what we all are. We're a hero to somebody. When it comes to the idea of what a hero is supposed to do, and I think it's clear. You got to do the right thing by saving people from others or themselves. This is something that was always something I will always observe and what was always also educated to me, especially growing up. I'm 38 years old right now. So, what happens when you can't save everyone? When you cannot be that hero that you thought you were? It has crushed a lot of people. I have seen that complex crush a lot of people, unfortunately. So much so that there's no getting up for that. There's no turning back. And quite frankly, as much as I try, I cannot save them. That's a journey that they're going to have to go by themselves. That's just something that that's a hole that they're going to have to get themselves out of. And that's just the facts of life, unfortunately. So, what it is it a hero complex? Maybe. It could be a hero complex regarding you always trying to go out there and be the hero in your own story. And I know somebody, and there's some dimwits who claim to that, like, of course I'm the hero of my own story. And it's like, that's why you are lost. And that's why you're not understanding what is being said, or if you do, you're just being a dickhead about it. But for those who don't know, a hero complex is a psychological pattern where a person feels an overwhelming need to rescue or save others, often taking on excessive responsibilities, solving problems, or getting involved in others' lives. That I would say this, that is a complex that I have dealt with before, ironically on both sides of the fence. I'm the one with if I have to be objective, I'm not saying suffer, but I did go through a period of hero complex. Granted, I managed to get the task done, so it did not come to me as a, hey, you are not supposed to be doing this. Because anytime I help somebody, it's so the simple fact that I actually just genuinely like helping people. Sometimes I even go as far as to say that's my calling, is to help others. So anybody asks what type of person I am, it's like I'm a man that believes in assisting others because, and I can also say that the only reason why I do that because I know how it feels to not be saved. I know how it feels to have no one come have your back. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I know how that feels. A little too much. And let me put this as unlimited. Oh, okay, cool. All right, and you guys could read the bottom ticker as far a hero complex or what it actually means. So everybody's is keeping up with the conversation. And I can honestly say, and I'm gonna have to talk to Thickums about this. So, sorry, baby. So when it comes to hero complex, where does it bred from? No one has came to save me when I needed saving, and I'll admit, no one is coming to save me right now, for the most part. And because of that, previously, I could look back and say maybe there was a hero complex that was developed inside of me. It's like there's something wrong, help them because you know how it feels to not be helped. So why would you want someone else to go through what you went through? That has been my taking on that for a long period of time. Then when you come to a crossroad where you're just trying to help somebody, and quite frankly, they're not receptive of your assistance, and with that, they quite frankly they just don't give a fuck. Excuse the language, but that's the only thing that came to my mind. And someone had to explain to me that the toughest part about being a hero is you can't save everybody. Everybody is not going to be saved. Everybody's not meant to be saved. Some people are just going to have to die. And that is a concept that I had to realize pretty damn young. And when I sat with that realization, I was like, maybe this is what's going to take from this going to send me down the dark road, being cold-hearted and not helping somebody or helping people. And for a long period of time, that's what it is. I just did not help people. There was a period of time where I did not help anybody. And quite frankly, there was somebody who needed my help. And it's like, I don't know what to do. Time's in the building. What's good, time? How you feeling, man? And it's like, what can I do? If I help people, they're not going to be receptive. Or if I don't help people, it's because they need it. I did not know the balance, and I had trouble finding that balance as a young person. It took me years to realize it's to master a level of being balanced, of help those who want to be helped, and don't worry about those who don't want to be helped, because you can't help them if you wanted to. They have to help themselves first. And when I came to that level of peace, I was able to breathe easy and be like, okay, cool. Everybody can't be helped because most people want you to help them take care of everything, not help them to recover their differences. That is a fact. That is a fact. And I had to learn that during my walk of life, unfortunately. And also being used, or actually not being used. Everybody is going to be used. You just have to make sure you're not being misused. And during this, I guess, hero complex, I'll use it as a lack of a better word. One of the things I was used. Because it's like, okay, you can do it then. Says you want to help, you can do it. I'll just do my own thing. And quite frankly, even then, that didn't work because I helped and they did absolutely nothing with it. So, where do we go from here? Like, what is the one bowl that we can wrap this up in? Matter of fact, I found a new foundation by coming across this video. Because I was scrolling, I listened to this video, and I was like, that made so much sense. Not only was that the bowl to wrap this up in, that's actually your foundation to your principle, and now we can be obedient and disciplined. What video am I referring to, ladies and gentlemen? Well, how long is this video? Oh, this is a minute 22. Be right back.
You ever try to help someone and realize that they like their problems? Like, no matter how much advice you give or how much grace you extend, they don't want solutions. They want sympathy. Some people are addicted to struggle. So since they're addicted to struggle, they don't even know themselves without chaos. So peace feels foreign to them. They pray for blessings and then run back to the habits that block them. They ask for better friends and then sabotage the ones who love them correctly. Now, you hold them accountable, all of a sudden, you judgmental. Now they call you judgmental, not because you're wrong, but because growth requires work that they're not willing to do. You can't save people who are offended by accountability. That is not your assignment. Sometimes love looks like stepping back and letting God deal with them. If they love their problems, no amount of advice, prayer, or presence can fix what their mindset keeps breaking. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 8 says, "Do not rebuke mockers, or they will hate you. Rebuke the wise, and they will love you." Correction only works on willing hearts. So stop playing savior. That's God's job. Protect your peace. Love them. Pray for them. Release the outcome. Because when you keep rescuing people committed to chaos, you don't heal them. You just inherit their chaos.
She's absolutely right. She is 100% on the money with when she stated that. I have no problem, especially the verse that she used. We'll get to that in 1 second. If a person really need help, they will want you to help them, to do the work with them. Most people want you to do the work for for the for the eighth and ninth. Oh, for the 9 out of 10th time the helper gets burned. Yeah, I got burned plenty of times. No, 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 not like that. Not like that. Pause. 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 Not only do you collect the chaos, but you also collect their energy around them. That is a fact. That is a stone cold fact. That's why I'm really careful about who I talk to, who I hang around, who I give my energy to, because they can really burn you out. So there was a verse that she said, and I'm a Proverbs person as well. I love Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 8. Do not correct a scoffer lest he hates you. Rebuke a wise man and he will love you. So don't worry, y'all. We're gonna break that down. I understand that was a little bit complex. I get it. What does that mean? It's essentially saying do not correct those who make fun of wisdom, or they will hate you. What? And I will admit I am guilty of this. This is why I really don't talk that much on Clubhouse when I'm in the room or I'm modded. Now I'm gonna correct the principal, but even then I may have to stop doing that because um, if you're a person who don't appreciate wisdom, it makes no sense for me to try to correct you. They will hate me for it. Now, do I care about being hate? No, but essentially what they're saying is you are forcing your wisdom on them when they didn't ask for it. And that can come off as predatory because you're not respecting the boundaries. So with that, I understand that. So the next part is what they're saying is, but if you correct a wise person, and they will love you. I love corrections. I love being corrected. Not on the. I almost said something. My friend was gonna text me and be making fun of me. I ain't giving you no edge on that one. So when it comes to being wise, I like being corrected because I don't want to walk around this life making the wrong decisions when it's right there that I can uh, fix this, I can correct this. Why do I voluntarily want to walk in a burning building when somebody is telling me, "Hey, that building may look fine, but you keep walking, it's going to explode, and you're going to be caught in the Gulf flame"? Why would I want that type of outcome? I want to be a wise person. I want to be a better person. And for me to be a wise person, I have to listen to people who are much smarter than me. Because what did I say? I am a genius because I know I'm not. Because I listen to people who are geniuses, and now I'm one too. That's how that works. So one thing I always want to inform everybody, as much as that person gets on your nerves, as much as you want to save him or her family, the children from making a bad decisions, sometimes you're gonna have to let them fail. The greatest teacher in life is failure. Let them fail and let them pick their own selves up. Especially if they don't want the help and they're not looking for the help, they're not appreciative of that help. You got to let them suffer. You got to let them go. I'm always grateful for those who play a part in me getting me to where I'm here right now. And because I'm a wise man, I don't close my ears to wisdom. Now, are there some individuals that get on my nerves? Yes, they do. And they know who they are. But they also know that I'm not going anywhere because I strive to be better. And to be better, God wants to put you in my life for a reason. So while you're here, I'm going to utilize you. And they understand that, and because of that, I'm a better person now. So with all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stop trying to save everybody because you can't save everybody. They have to find the heroes within themselves so they can save themselves first. Matter of fact, the one thing about the first person you got to save when it comes to being a hero, the first person you got to save is yourself. I might have to talk about that later. There's no point of saving all these people around you if you can't save yourself. We'll talk. I'll put that on the to-do list to talk about it later. So when it comes to this hero complex, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta let that go. You 100% have to let that go. And don't feel ashamed. Do not feel bad. The fact that you believe you had the opportunity to insert yourself, but you chose not to. It's okay. There is no shame. You got to let them save themselves. There can't be one superhero out here. There got to be more. And the first victim that they have to save is themselves. Let them happen. You go, step back, go about your business. And if you come across people that need to be saved and wants to be saved, do your thing. But till then, I'll just lay low and chill. Don't overexert yourself. And that is the episode of Can't Save Everyone, ladies and gentlemen. This is a BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in. One last thing before we go. No, I'm not going to drop a link because I got to go get dressed and go pick up some pizza. You guys, I've been watching this person's content for over a year now. And I really don't speak on other people's platforms as far as bigging them up. I swear by this one. This is worth investing into, looking into, watching, supporting. I enjoyed the content. I enjoyed the messages. It's something that was missing, and let's just say this. The people that partake in this platform volunteered. They voluntarily came up there, at least for the most part. That's what I believe. No one's forcing them to be up there. No one's forcing them to stay. So this is Ugly Money Niche podcast.
Men think women that are entrepreneurs and highly successful, they always automatically think that we're hard to deal with.
Right.
And it's not a true statement, but for some reason I've noticed that as soon as a man knows what I do and what I got going for myself, they're like, oh, you're probably hard to deal with. But why? Why?
Because y'all don't shut the fuck up. Don't shut up. It's hard. Y'all always talking. It's hard. That's what we talking about. Hard to deal with mean you talk too fucking much. When a man tell y'all, any man that tell y'all you're hard to deal with, I mean you talk. I see you're talking now. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm answering your question, and yet you still feel the need to talk because you think at some point in time that what you have to say is relevant to the goddamn conversation. You ask me a question, I'm giving you my answer. You don't want to listen to my answer to comprehend. You only want to listen to my answer to reply. And that's why we say those type of women are hard to deal with. If you ask me something and I'm teaching you something and you want a strong man that can show you something, shut up and listen. And if not, he's probably going to say, you're hard to deal with. I'm going to go with the 23-year-old young lady that just wants to have a great time.
But that's not what I was saying. You didn't let me finish.
I know, but you answered the question. I answered it.
Before the man even gets to know me, his first thought is that. And men say all women, whether they're broke down, 9 to 5, entrepreneurs, millionaires, they automatically think that they don't listen. But the thing is this, between
are you asking a question or are you answering the question that you're asking? That's why you're hard to deal with. You ask the question and answer the question that you asked and wonder why a man says you're hard to deal with. How can I teach a woman that's going to ask a question and answer the question that she asked before she asks the next question? You never wanted to hear my thought process, man. That's why you hard to deal with. Because you won't hush.
I'm not hushing just for any man, that's for sure.
Then you shouldn't be fucking them. Why are you fucking the niggas that you shouldn't be fucking? There's plenty of men that would crack you. Rockwaller, Chihuahua, your ass. That are strong men. Guess what you're gonna have to do? Shut up. Guess what you're gonna have to do? Listen. Guess what you're gonna have to do? Not cut them off. Guess what you're gonna have to do? Take accountability. Guess what you're gonna have to do? Talk a complete citizen. Guess what you're gonna have to do? Can take care of your emotions. Guess what you're gonna have to do? Not goddamn yell at them. There's a lot of things that you're gonna have to do if you're dealing with a strong man.
Shout out to Ugly Money Niche. When I do the edits, I'm gonna make sure that his YouTube link and his Instagram link is posted in the description. So, why did I play that video? It's the fact that we as people are always asking for a type of person in our lives, but we're not really prepared for what we're asking for. We're not. Like in the case of this video, this young lady said, I want a strong man, or the complaint is men say I'm hard to deal with. Well, Ugly Money asks why. Ask the right questions, and you'll get the right answer. If you know that there's a certain caliber of man that you want, you have to understand that there's a certain expectation that person has for you. And you can't meet that expectation, you may want to find another man or rearrange your standards. So that's probably the best option, because are there strong men who will deal with a woman that constantly talks back to them 24/7? I can say yes, but then I'll have to ask you to define what the word strong means, especially in context to you guys' conversation, because that matters. One of my favorites in the building. Hey, China sweetheart, how you doing? And this kind of, it's 2025. It's about to be 2026. You would think people have learned from watching the Kevin Samuels videos, God rest his soul, regarding the type of man that you want. And you're thinking about me, 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 me. This is what I want. This is what I deserve. This is what I'm entitled to. Not knowing that the person you're requesting is a human being themselves, and they have expectations as well. Now, you're talking about finding a man with no expectation, or finding a man with lack of a backbone, to be exact. Just like the successful man that you're looking for, that type of brother is few and far between. I don't know too many people in my personal life who are successful and is putting up with that shit. Matter of fact, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't know anybody that's on my level is putting up with that shit. You will get dismissed, voluntary or involuntary. And if it's involuntary, that's going to be you placed in handcuffs. You got to get out of my presence. So, with that being stated, ladies and gentlemen, be careful what you're asking for. If there's a specific person that you want, please know the ins and outs. Stop thinking it from your point of view. Ask yourself, what the person that I want, what does this person expect out of me? And what is this person not willing to tolerate? If that's the route you're going to go. Because I believe that everybody should just be themselves. So that way you know who mesh well with you and who doesn't. But if you're on that superficial shit, you're more than welcome to, but be advised of the results. The fact that this quality man that you're asking for, probably, no, not probably, he doesn't need you at all. And you are liable to be dismissed. That's why I say it's always best to deal with someone that you want because he's with you, just because he wants to be with you. And if you're with him because you want to be with him, so go ahead and make that work. But if you're on this shit that I'm not shutting up for no man or whatever, but also you are expecting to be in a relationship with a ring on your hand, it's like, I wish you the best of luck. Because like I said, those numbers of men that you're looking for, we're past the needle in the haystack. At that point, that's an understatement. So be careful what you're asking for, ladies and gentlemen, because you might regret getting it. And I say that with all due respect. Real talk. All right, y'all. We actually did a hour, which is a shocker to me. Do I want to? I would say y'all want me to do room hop. Y'all can put in one in the chat. Room hop is pretty much when I go on Clubhouse and I partake uh, on their stages. Say you like in a bit. Good. What's good, my guy? You feeling? Let's see, because I forgot. When am I picking up that pizza? Um, of course, China said one. Do you got any twos? We got any twos? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Hmm. Might have to turn that off. Let me turn this off briefly. 93, 87, 28. All right, there we go. Oops. Oh, 93, 87, 28. My bad. Okay, I gotta do. Oh yeah, they got this new these new updates is stupid. Uh oh, why is Clubhouse doing this? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this um all this nonsense out the way. There we go. Are you kidding me? Man, it really went to they go to an update. Okay, get the fuck out of here. All right. This I'm voting 2 times. You were so special. Chaser, you've been here. You've been one of my day ones. Knock that off, man. You've been here, man. All right. Star Screen. There we go. I think that's wait a minute. I think that's Starscream. Yeah, that is Starscream. So let me say this right now, ladies and gentlemen. Starscream is a smarter version than JP. I'll say that right now. He's a much more smarter version than JP. Version. A much more smarter version than JP. Excuse me. Let's go to Starscream.
Almost feel like a tourist. But as far as like that freedom of, you know what I'm saying, exercising certain rights that you should have, it's dead here, bro. You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta like if you're not having your weapons registered as any other weapon, then all the weapons that they offer here is bullshit. Where you at? I'm in California. Yeah, there's too many. That's why I love Texas. I mean, I can carry. It's just I don't have no issues. I carry a Glock 43. I'm probably about to upgrade that to a 43 extra shortly. They banning Glocks out here. Well, not the 43s. It's a single stack. In California, the single stacks are gonna be. No, I think it's the double stack. Only the double stack. Man, listen. They listen. It's get the switch on though. It starts with one thing and it spreads like cancer, dude. Yeah, that's how it happens. They don't have a switch for the single stacks. Listen. Although what's crazy is the new Glock that they brought out that was supposed to be unswitchable. They already switched it. But here's the thing: you gotta understand how California is. It starts with one piece and it spreads like cancer. I believe that's the reason. Yeah. That's the only reason I think Gavin Newsom is not gonna win the presidency. Yeah, because there's too many people who not gonna fuck with the bullshit that he do here. As a yeah. Mm-hmm. Most of the guns that get sent to Europe, they come from California or Detroit. Hey, did y'all see that thing about Chicago police arresting like actual real gun owners who were licensed and good to go? Did y'all see that story? Yep, black people. Yep. Yeah, yeah. And there was like, oh, contact us if you've been, because I have a feeling that class action suit was coming, but what they're trying to do is get in front of it. But they know there's more out there. They're arresting actual real. And did y'all see the police officer on the news story? Because that news story, the police officer came out and he was hiding himself. You know, he was in dim light. They changed his voice. Complete anonymous, anonymity. Anonymity. Yeah, anonymity. Let me be weird.
That's not Starscream, by the way.
He was gonna try to get me. Anonymity. No,
Ash, amenity. Say it with me now. Amenity.
What? Animal. Many enemies. Enema and the enemy.
So stupid.
No, you still got it wrong. Niggamosity. That shit is wrong as fuck. I have a big tongue, that's why. My tongue is big. If I didn't have a big tongue, I would be able to say it. But I don't have a big tongue. That kind of, I don't know why that just...
Stopped you in your track? I get it.
No, oh my God. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. You with your big tongue ass. Lord have mercy. Big tongue ass mother. Lord have mercy. Big tongue ass. Oh, anyway, though, Chicago, they had a guy. They had a guy, and he was telling all the secrets, and he said, everybody, the reason why we confiscated the guns is because everybody wants to see the guns taken. And he said, of course, if your supervisor sees that you're confiscating more guns than others, you're going to go up the ranks. Guns are like the sweet spot for supervisors. Yeah, but you know what? I'm trying to figure out, why is that the sweet spot for the police department? Why not the drugs? Why the guns? Ask, but what we really want to know is whether you got a long tongue or a fat tongue. Or is it both? But the thing, operating anonymity. They definitely trying to operate in anonymity. Here's the thing, though, Ash. See, the reason you hear, well, I just want to say this, right? You talking about, well, everybody want to see, the guns, whatever. Everybody like to see titties too. So they're not making everybody, all the women go topless, right? Don't we like to see titties? So it can't be just based off of what we want to see, right? Or what people like. No, it's true. We all like titties, right?
So it can't just be based off of that. The reason why they focus on guns as opposed to drugs is because you can't fight back tyranny with drugs.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they were saying for some time. No, they are definitely fighting back on drugs right now. I mean,
no. I said no. Aim, listen to what I said. The reason why they're confiscating guns is because you can't fight back tyranny using drugs.
I agree.
Yeah, get the guns off the street. You gotta get the guns off the street.
Executive order signed like yesterday.
What?
Nigga, fentanyl is now a weapon of mass destruction. No bullshit.
Oh yeah, cool. I believe it.
I don't have no problem with that.
Only reason why is because it's affecting their population more.
Yep. Fentanyl is now a weapon of mass destruction.
I get it.
Like a nuclear weapon.
I totally get it.
Didn't everybody in Chicago say, yeah, we want our streets cleaned up when Donald Trump was saying he's going to send the National Guard and all of that shit?
Cleaning up your streets, no, even if people were saying clean up the street, clean up the streets and arresting lawful gun owners is two different things.
All right, we got invited to another room. Shout out to my guy Craig. We're going to pop in there real quick and then we're going to be done.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, the things that they're doing, the measures that they're doing are not technical.
On your head. That is balding. You will not lie to me. It's giving pour some water on me. I ain't gonna lie. You need some rice water on your hair.
Yo.
Some Miracle Growth drops and some more. No, you gotta mix that blue magic with the shea butter oyster. You need some curd oil, some argan oil, some black castor oil. Try olive oil. Shit.
You keep your potions to yourself, because you ladies need it.
No, bitch, you need it. I was about to say, my hair goes down to my ass. I don't need to put nothing else in it because it won't stop growing. And it goes notes from somebody that can grow hair.
That's why when you take that weave off,
my hair goes all the way down to my ass. I grow my hair. Take some notes.
PTR. Take that weave off from PTR. Let's see what's underneath that rat's nest. You got headlights, lady. How dare you?
PTR, my PTR. When you show me the aerial view of the top of your head is when I will PTR.
When you show me the aerial view of your big round body, you baby elephant Bill Ho.
You think I'm fat? That's hilarious.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I weigh 365 pounds and I'm 5'3". I forgot. My bad. Let me shut up.
I can see it in your nose. You got a pig's nose. You are a whole hog.
Huge nose. Your upper lip. I'm like Big X the plug. Mm-hmm.
I hate these bitches on this app.
You want to see my
face? Show us the rest of your body. Let's see how big it is. Zoom out.
This is my hair. Huge. I'm huge. No, this is your Twitter, Daniel.
No body shots for a reason.
This is your Twitter, Daniel.
Yeah, can you change the PTR, please? I don't want to see that.
She's trying to recycle some old
Hold on, I'm trying to.
I'm not clicking that PTR. I'm just.
I'm trying to AI my picture to make it look like I'm 365 pounds. Hold on.
Take the honest picture.
You see all that weight
Today.
That's crazy.
Hello.
Today.
Look, I be forgetting there's somebody in the room that doesn't see me in person. Hello.
Master Lex kind of got you in a, you know what I'm saying, figure four leg lock with that picture right there.
What picture?
With the nappy pubic hair?
What you doing on Twitter, Twin? You freaky ass nigga.
So Vermin, are you on Twitter?
Your pubic hair is thicker than the hair on your head.
So is anybody here on Twitter?
So the man's cum that been putting the cum on your pubic hair, he's just putting the top of your head.
Not my hair. PTR. I meant this. This is my hair. I'm sorry, guys. That was an accident. I didn't mean to post that.
You're an asshole.
That's a great wig, ma'am. A great wig.
In the salon, they just
made in time.
That's your hair for real?
Made in time.
I get washed, blow dry, flat irons every month.
You could tell it smelled like heat protector and flat iron in there, right there.
I can tell you.
That's a great smell.
I'm actually debating if I want to get more highlights because I'm letting it grow out.
I just cut all my hair off.
They told me my hair is so long, if I cut it, they gonna beat my ass.
Girl, I sit in the chair, I be like, cut it, and they be, before I can get the word cut out my head.
I'm not gonna cut my hair. I don't want no ass whooping, so I'm gonna leave it long.
I cut mine to my shoulders. I cut 13 inches off.
He's a goddamn lie. I saw some pause worthy shit. I don't want to see no niggas views. Fuck out of here.
But they say,
All right, hold on.
Fuck out of here, man.
Let's see your scalp. Let's see your scalp. Go ahead.
let's see your scalp.
Let's see your scalp, ma'am.
It's giving lice.
He don't want to show his scalp because his hairline
Show
is
us the
receding.
scalp, ma'am.
No,
You hide your scalp for a
You're
reason.
gonna be able to see
Because it's here
the
to
lice.
show us the scalp, not a picture of a weave. I want to see those motherfucking tracks. Go ahead, PTR. I'll wait.
Okay, 1 second.
Girl, stop PTRing for him, please, immediately.
Do what
She
you
sent
told.
this.
Hold on.
She finna show that shit. That's
No, she don't need to, because I wouldn't dare change my picture for a dick eater like Daniel.
That's why you single, you big piglet.
You're a sand nigga, and I got 5 husbands.
You don't listen to direction. You're a single parent too. No reason.
I got 5 husbands, and I'll add yours to the team. No.
We're waiting, Lex. Hurry up.
not the 5 for 5.
The 6th man off the bench is gonna be Daniel's husband.
Jesus.
Daniel's husband is sick. What the fuck?
We need somebody to cook and clean.
And a picture of your full-length body. You won't do that.
Okay, let me see if it's 18 plus.
Wait, a lot of weight. That's why you wear black. You still look good.
These girls flexing on you in a second.
Okay, there you go, PTR.
This be my facial expression all the time when I be hearing y'all wilding on the app.
He's been in other people's rooms taking their pictures. That's AI. That's not me. That's AI. PTR your scalp. Flexing, man.
PTR, it's right there.
She PTR picture of this nigga instead.
Wait, that's how you prove it.
That's an old picture. You want me to go up on that balcony and take another picture?
Your hairline doesn't grow back with time, does it?
PTR your scalp. I want to see your motherfucking scalp. I'm still waiting, bitch. You won't show it because that's the weave now, PTR that you had earlier. You pay good money for it. It is yours technically because you paid for it, but it's not from your follicles. You not grow that, bitch.
So that is your.
You a bald-headed American eagle underneath that wig. You got head lice. It's a whole motherfucking rat's nest underneath that wig.
So that is what your head looks like? Okay. So I don't get it. They just cut the top and let the bottom part stay long. This is fresh out of the shampoo bowl, y'all. Just blow dried me. Oh my god, your hair is long.
That's my hair, my PTR. Twice the length of Lexus. That's why she mad. She could never.
Nah, yeah, you
pause.
You fine. I fuck with that. That's her.
Let me see the top of your head. Let me see your follicles. Stupid.
A grown ass man say a woman could never in that vernacular, just pause worthy.
I said, show me your scalp, you dumb, nappy-headed bitch. What part of show me your scalp you can't understand?
Are you talking to me?
You going real quiet now. You deflecting, showing other pictures. Show me your scalp with your hair on it, bitch. The follicles from the motherfucking source to base. PTR that shit right now.
Okay, my bad. I'm back. I PTR my body.
Who are you talking to?
Classic movie.
That was boo, tomatoes.
You can't even eat tomatoes. It's a delicacy over there.
You built like a tomato.
Mm-hmm. Big tomato.
I got fat bitches and single mothers on this app with a bald
Big
head
flop.
trying to address me.
You're the single mother.
It's crazy. You are bottom of the barrel peasant type bitches. There's a reason why niggas just blew their load in you and left you high and dry with a kid to feed now. Mm-hmm. And your daughter's been neglected, Legs. She doesn't know who her father is.
Okay, nothing.
And no one is gonna marry you. No man is gonna marry you. No man is gonna marry you. You a damaged bitch.
You can take me into London. You can come get married. I'll take care of you. Let's go get married. Yeah, I'll take care of you.
I didn't put you in this predicament. I'm crying.
Vermin, what predicament you talking about? I can log off this app. She got a child to support with no father around. You talking about I got a
Yeah, no father around.
She got a lifetime of predicaments to deal with.
Deadbeat is mad because he is a single mother to his husband's
And she's a
children.
whore. Her mother
You're a
said,
single
"Go
mother
get
to
yourself
your
a kid,
husband's children.
Get yourself some Section 8 housing and some food stamps," and that's who she's
Still
aspiring to.
Section 8.
And child support. I tried, but fucking vermin can't fucking
My
pay.
tax dollars are supporting this dirty ass child.
Vermin can't pay is crazy.
Wait a minute.
Vermin can't pay is crazy.
Hey, Ginger. The father. You are the father. No lies detected at this point.
Fucking crying.
Well, we know Daniel's a single mother to his baby daddy's kids, so it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Damn.
So your baby daddy is deadbeat too.
His baby daddy and his husband is deadbeats.
Oh yeah, I can't do it like that.
Damn. So you got
Don't nobody love him.
I swear, let one off in his asshole and just kicked him to the curb.
Man, you're a single parent for a reason. Too.
Your husband let one off in your asshole.
Your father was not around. He was absent too.
Your father also let one off in your asshole.
Lady looking for her butt
will help
plug.
you.
Do you have her butt plug, Danielle?
No, his husband took that with the house.
Like that.
His husband took the butt plug with the house.
Damn.
So, Lex, where is your dirty daughter? Like, you're on this app. Who's looking after her?
And nothing on my daddy. He is deceased and not bothering nobody.
Your dirty mother. The dog you were
That's my question. You kids while being on this app having an argument with a stranger on social order. You are
What about that
parent.
dog you used to drink from?
Go look after your dirty kid. Go.
I don't think you should let a sand nigga call your kid dirty.
Being on this app all day.
So let me turn this down, and I'm gonna show you guys something. The guy that's being loud and belligerent. Do you guys want to put a one in the chat? You want to know how this guy looks like? Put a one in the chat. I'll let you guys decide. This guy that is looking down, talking down on other women. Do you guys want to know how this person looks? Does anybody want to know how this person looks before I post a picture? Does anybody? Because I can do it right now. Because
Dennis the Menace? Have you seen that movie?
oh, that's almost going there. But when it comes to excuse me, when it comes to people talking down on people, there's a certain level of humility that you need to have because you're not of cloth or around to be speaking on somebody, especially confidence or whatever the case may be. Matter of fact, fuck it, this is a BTSI show. I will post it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this guy looks like. That's him. That's how he sounds like. That's what he sounds like.
Double E's a respectful mother too. She neglects her kid.
Double E ready to take
You, under no circumstance, you have no right to be talking about how somebody looks and you look like this. So hold on, where am I at on the camera? Oh, let me see. Make sure real quick. Okay, cool.
If you got nutted on.
No, you gotta say skeeted on. Hello? Sounds better.
No.
At least you can close your eyes. That's the stinks, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
No, you gotta close your
Yeah,
eyes.
if you look like homeboy right here, you can't be talking about nobody's look. Your eyes are closed. You look like you just got.
Top of the forehead. This is
Y'all
great.
see how he quiet? Y'all see how he quiet?
I'm not going to. You look bad. I'm trying to be nice and not say the word I want to say.
Getting the sand out his ass.
Cray no.
But like I said, you can't save everybody. because you say something against a whole stage and look what happens. Now people know how you look like. People know what you sound like. People see your other pictures. You're posting up with your shirt off, with your with a bunch of activated, all the activated that you sprayed in your hair. It's like, my nigga, no. Nigga, no. No, no, no. I'm trying to, you see this stupid shit? China, you see the stupid shit right here? You see that? Like, I see why people use AI photos. Um, because ooh. So let me turn homeboy down because you got nothing to say. You're ugly. You dirty as shit. How the hell you take a shower and you still dirty? What type of soap do you use? Are you using conditioner or shampoo? Do you believe in deodorant? Basically, all I'm saying is this. If you're going to have the temerity, the unmitigated gall to talk about somebody, all I gotta say is this: look in the mirror first and make sure you're on your P's and Q's. Because if not, you will be exploited. That's my advice for those who actually hear it and who actually wants it. If you don't want it, then I'm not talking to you. Because like I said, you can't save everybody. Um, Let me see something. I guess we can turn it off for a few more minutes. This is one versus one, two, three, four. One versus four, and it is not working out the way he thinks it is.
He raining punches on you. They call it the hurricane. On my forehead, pop. Please. Por favor. Fuck. Period. Yum. Delicious. Here it is. Yeah, this nigga lame, man. I got gingivitis on the stage trying to dress me. Right. You got cow dung in your dreadlocks. Shut up. Get your real hair out. Let me see that. Is my real double hair, E, dumbass. BTS, dreadlocks is real. And they'll be back for the next 3 kids. Protective services. I'm like, so bad you hide in the goo every time you walk his ass. You hide and see. But the fact that you got people on the stage trying to attack me, now you feel emboldened to come on the stage to address me. As I said, 6 kids breathing in social protection. Amen. Dumb bitch, though. Social protection. All you want to do is keep lying. Keep telling people they got 5 kids. I got 2 kids, you fucking weirdo. You got 6, you dirty whore. Okay, and she about to have 7, and what you gonna do about it? I'm about to get her pregnant. And you have 6 with your face. Oh. He got more than 6. He got 26 on his face. Oh. Daniel, just remember who made you get that big mic you talking about. That's a good week's worth of nut on his head. Oh, God. Oh. That's a lot. That nigga was backed up. Just run around here like a thin head. Oh, my God. That nigga was so that is but that's like they condition. Hold on, but it's the same motherfucking English that makes you a criminal on this app. You have the same nothing inside of you, bitch. That's why you got no man around. That's why you got no man around. And you a single parent with no job. Your section 8 household. If she has no man around, where your girl at? Just using logic. If you're judging her for a significant other that she probably has or doesn't have in her life, where is yours at? Where your chick at? If you have one. I'm just saying. Where, because you saying where's her man at? Like, homie, where's your man at? Oops.
Don't fucking fight with me, nigga! Rookie mistake. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Yeah, that was mean to me. My bad. My bad. My bad. But over All bullshit aside, ladies and gentlemen, don't think people can't hear what's inside of you when you talk. I can hear hatred in people's voice. I can hear. I know who's a troll, and I know when it's just hatred.
I didn't forget about that one.
Y'all some assholes. So we can. I can usually hear the hate in people when they talk. I can hear it in this guy right here. Um, and I want you guys to remember, you can't hide everything from everybody. We can hear all, we can see all, and our decisions is predicated based off of your movements, unfortunately.
What's his name?
So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna turn this down, and I'm gonna actually I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna start something. I'm gonna do a members page where if you guys want to hear the club hopping stuff, you guys gotta join the membership for that one. But some of this stuff is wild. Like we in the room, what Scott can tell you. China could tell you we in the right room where when it comes to YouTube guidelines, there are some people who don't give a fuck. What do I always say? Don't fuck with people who gives a fuck less than you. We in the right room, trust me. But let me go ahead. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah, they.
I actually want him to come to the room. He ain't gonna come.
Oh, he ran away from the ass whooping. Yeah, that's how it is. All right, let me get this monstrosity off my screen.
Her nigga just got out of jail, so now
All right. It's been 30 minutes, hour and 30, so we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I had the morning off. I need to go pick up some pizza for my son and go ahead and drop it off. Thank you guys for tuning in. On your way out, you want more content like this, subscribe and share. Follow me on all social links are located in the description. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, for participants, lucky participants, will be getting a Cash App giveaway from me. And yes, participate with all rights and privacy, of course. So like I said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next week for some more content, and just keep an eye out or keep an ear out for Get It Off Your Chest, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys for tuning in. BTSI Show, Christopher J. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.
It's a mess. Hey, don't even worry about it.